Somebody has asked on Twitter, who's a sportscaster who is a retired professional athlete who you would never know by looking at them that they're a retired athlete. Like I thought it was a good question.
Wow.
All over ESPN, you're watching, like Chris Collinsworth, for some people, they don't remember his time. So a lot of people might not know that Chris Collinsworth was a great receiver in the 80s, and he does, because he doesn't look like it.
Roy just mentioned the winner. Kenny Mayne.
Kenny Mayne, that's right. He was the quarterback in Nevada, wasn't he? He was the quarterback was he? But he.
I believe he was a Seattle Seahawk.
No, he wasn't.
No, Kenny Mayne.
Was not.
No. He did not play in the pros. Kenny Mayne did not play in the pros. Call him. He's spoken 3 words on here, on this show, the last 3 times he's called.
There's no way he was a Seahawk.
No, he didn't play in the pros. Mike, did he?
You got to try out with the Seattle Seahawks.
Okay, a tryout. Wait a minute. No, a tryout does not count.
I knew there was some. He signed with the Seahawks in 1982. He signed.
He signed. Okay,
signed is totally different.
Yes, then his hand was in the dirt.
All right, what else we got? Well, not really, given the position he played. What do we have? What do we have? What are his stats?
Hang on, I'm control
Career
effing
stats.
Seahawks.
Wait a minute. Are you sure? Are you sure that Kenny Mayne took an NFL snap at a practice, at anything other than a tryout? Are we sure? And it doesn't qualify for what it is that we're talking about.
He signed with the Seahawks in '82, but failed his physical because of an ankle injury.
Right. People have to be shocked when they hear, like, kids, the youth, right? Like when they're watching a game and Phil Simms is talking about when he played in the NFL. Like, there's no way.
Phil Simms is another one.
Simms is a great
one. You know what? Mike was doing something funny on Twitter the other day because he said this Clemson kid, the greatest prospect in the history of Georgia, the prospect of any kind, is going to Clemson. And this kid looks like Sunshine from the movie Remember the Titans. And just looking at him, it's ridiculous. Mike, I don't even know how to explain to the audience how this kid just looks like he might be either really great or a terrible clown show just by physically looking at him. I don't know how to describe this human being. Can you help me, Mike?
He looks like I sound, dude.
Wow.
There's a surfer dude who's the greatest athlete in the history of history.
Wow.
Kenny Mayne with us now, importantly.
Oh, wow.
On ESPN Radio. Kenny, thank you for joining us. Can you tell me about signing and failing the physical? Have you ever taken a snap in professional football at any level outside of a tryout?
That was a multi-layered question. I guess mostly we were just patting the ball. I think we might have done center snaps. I worked out with the Seahawks in the summer of '82, so it was longer than just a tryout, as described. But then I went to Cheney, and I thought I was doing just like another test, like, hey, I'm going to show how strong I am. But they were really trying to test how bad my leg was. So I failed the physical.
Okay.
They gave me $10 in quarters and put me on a plane.
That's not true. No, that last part is not true. No, Kenny, they did not give you $10 in quarters.
No, it was 5 4 ones and 4 quarters. It came from like the intern kid who drove me in his mom's station wagoner. It wasn't. It was 1982.
Kenny,
it was a long time ago.
You're telling a joke. You can't be serious. Are you telling a true story right there that your NFL career netted you $10 a roll of coins?
$5, 4 ones and 4 quarters. But you know what? I didn't.
All right.
I didn't play the game for the money. Okay? I would have played for free.
Thank you, Kenny. We appreciate it.
My biggest thrill was I got to throw to Steve Largent for my tryout, so that might have helped out. But it was fun to be nominated.
All right, thank you. It was fun to be nominated. Thank you, Kenny.
Dr. Phil was a middle linebacker for Tulsa.
That's not true.
Come on, please tell me.
That can't be true. Guillermo,
say it is.
Guillermo, put it on the poll. Did you know that Dr. Phil was a middle linebacker for Tulsa? Are you kidding me? That was shocking what you just did to me. You just knocked me over, and I don't know why that is. It's so unfair to Dr. Phil. It's the hair, isn't it? It's the hair.
What are you doing? You're offsides.
I hope you have more left in your tank.
Is that all you've got? Is that all? Do you have anything left? Because I'm going to squeeze it dry like I did yesterday from Megadeth Hockey Guy.
Now that's encroachment. Are there any other football terms?
He needs funny phrases. Somebody give him funny phrases. Bail him out. Give him a funny football phrase to say in that dopey accent.
Unabated to the quarterback.
There you go. Yeah. More words. Let's go find funny words as I badger you into submission. Any funny words that you have? Mina Kimes joins us now on ESPN Radio.
Colin Cowherd once made the statement that his football predictions moved the Vegas lines.
I love a good squib kick.
Squib kick is an excellent phrase. Squib kick. Do you have anything else in your arsenal?
Also love a good pooch punt.
Yeah, pooch is good. Yes. What else do you have in your comedic word arsenal? Is there anything else to squeeze from this?
Sit hut, flea flicker.
Yes. What else can we do in terms of funny words? What do you have with this impression that we've discovered?
Wishbone.
Yeah. Woo!
Fumble-rooski. Fumble-rooski.